With soda? Nope. Seltzer water. Hello everybody, I'm ScottVordem. Welcome to another how-to video. I am going to show you how to install Windows 98 on VirtualBox on Windows 10. And what you need is either your official Microsoft Windows 98 installation disk, your product key, or you need the ISO of the disk and a product key. If you don't have a product key, just I don't know what you do, but I'm going to use the latest version of VirtualBox to show you how to do this. Oh man, I forgot something. Sorry about that. What am I doing? I don't even need these on. Alright. Okay. What you need, VirtualBox, link will be in the description below. Your official Windows 98 installation disk, your product key, and that's pretty much it. And, oh, and a CD-ROM. If you don't have a CD-ROM, just get an ISO or something. Ignore this. That's nothing important. Now I've already installed it, but the way to install them on the latest version is very complicated. So I'm gonna go through a step-by-step process on how to do this. So first of all, I'm gonna create a new virtual machine. So I'm calling this Windows 98. 2017. Make sure it's on 68. I'll give it 156 megabytes of memory. Virtual hard disk. We put everything here. Yada yada. Create. Alright, here we are. Now, starting it up won't do anything. So what you need to do is go select this down here, your Windows 98 operating system, and go to settings. And then go to storage. Now you put your ISO, you go to here and you choose virtual optical disk if you have an ISO. However, if you want to use your official thing, your official disk, without, if you don't want an ISO, you want to use the actual disk, and then you can pick your host drive. Mine's E. So now I'm going to put the disk in. Shoot. 1 second here. Slight difficulty here. Ow. Okay, you wanna... Okay. I apologize for that. Grab your disk. Put it in your CD-ROM drive. And don't worry, Windows 10 should not auto-run the file. But if you want to be on the safe side, then get an ISO. But I know mine won't do it. Yep, okay. So now you put the disk in. Now you want to start up the virtual machine by double-clicking on it. And I'll get your virtual machine here. I'll put it full screen for you. Alright, now you want to boot from CD-ROM. Start Windows 98 setup, enter. Let it load all that. Alright. Press enter, so you don't have to worry about any of this. Configure unallocated space. And yes, enable large disk support. Press enter. Boot from CD-ROM. Start Windows 98 setup. And wait for this process to happen again. But something different will happen this time once this is done. So don't worry, everything will be fine, yeah. Right, here we go. Formatting drive C. Goes by pretty fast. On older systems, this process would take forever. But now we have Windows 10. Very powerful operating system. And very good hardware. And that'll go by very fast. Okay. After all that, press enter. Wait for this. Alright, now you have your cursor. Just press continue. Wait for that to load. And get your C drive. Just leave that there. That's fine where it is. Look on the left, it says estimated time remaining 35 minutes. It's not going to take that long. Leave it on typical. Install the most common components. Leave this as is. United States or whatever other country you're watching this from. And press next. And just sit back and relax and watch the progress bar show up somewhere around here. I think it might be down here. Yep, there it is. There it is. Now the pros and cons of installing Windows 98. Pros: if you have any old games that Windows 10 can't normally run, even with the compatibility mode, then you can install Windows 98 like this and play them. To get your games to install on Windows 98 on VirtualBox is either the same way I just did it. You just hook up the ISO to your CD-ROM drive, or you make an ISO and you just put it in as a disk, you know. You know what I'm saying. And then basically after that you just go through the installation process, and yeah. The cons, well, it takes up space, of course. This may be an operating system, but it still is on your computer. So still, excuse me, I apologize. It still takes up space, but not that much space, since Windows 98 is a very old operating system. Therefore, it's a very small size. But back then, it was huge. People were freaking out over the size of everything back then. Are you entertained? I'm trying to keep this as entertaining as possible. You don't have to read what's coming up down there, but if you are, very nice. You're very nice. You're a very good person. If you're not reading it, you're a very good person. We are at 78%. We are almost there. Soon Windows 98 will dominate your system and downgrade to Windows 98 forever. Not really. Not really. VirtualBox, virtual machine. You're still gonna have Windows 10 installed. Another pro: you can install another operating system and learn how it worked back then. So you can install an operating system without overriding your primary one. Boom, see? Do all kinds of things with it. We are done. Let's press restart now. We can wait for that timer to run off. Once again. Oh, actually, now you want to press boot from hard disk. Make sure you keep your disk in. Okay. If you want it, you have to put in a name. So I'm going to put in ScottVordem. Why not? You don't have to put in the company name. And accept the agreement. Now this is probably going to blur out and edit out, but you want to put in your product key. And I'll be right back after I put this in. Alright, I just insert my product key. After you insert your product key, just press finish. And it'll initialize everything, and just wait for it to do that. And this is the part where things get a little bit hard to figure out. Well, what do you want now, phone? Who is it? Who is it? It's loading. Might as well check this. My shelter router, you guys must be hearing through the mic. I'll move it over here so you guys won't hear it. We're at 75% done. That went up my nose. Alright, this part usually takes the longest, but we're almost done here. We're at exactly 98%. We are done. Now let's do this thing again. Alright, now you want to restart now. And keep your disk in. Thank you. Boot from hard disk. And have it do this again. It's normal, don't worry. I hear nothing. There we go. Now you reach this part. You just press close, because you can't do anything there. Now wait for this to be done. Have it go through this process here. System configuration. This is where you might get an error. And if we don't, you'll be extremely lucky. There it is. There's that error. I don't think that was the error. Okay, that was a different error. Just press OK on that. Yeah, that was a different error. Just press OK if you get that. Alright, restart now. We didn't get the error this time. If you get an error saying like this thing is performed an illegal operation, basically you want to restart the virtual machine. Boot from hard disk. You want to restart virtual machine, and when you do restart, you're going to get this particular error, the Windows protection error. And restarting the machine doesn't fix that. Boot from hard disk. Normal. No matter what you're going to do, you're going to get that error. Here's how you fix that. You want to close the machine, power off, turn it off. You want to go to the settings under system, because everybody knows that the problem is always with the system. Acceleration, and turn off, enable or uncheck enable VTX/AMDV, and press OK. Restart it up, and make sure your disk is still in case it still needs to do installation. I'll put this full screen for you. Boot from hard disk. Normal. Now that we turned that off, you can now get past this loading screen. Uh-oh. Okay, I got this error before. Just press OK and just restart up the machine. Boot from hard disk. Normal. Let it do this. This for some reason that fixes that error. Because after it did that, I never got this error again, so. It's been taking 16 minutes? Dang. It's a good time. And welcome to Windows 98. I didn't create a password. Just press OK. Let it do that. Unknown monitor. It's too new for it to recognize. Just let it install the hardware, no matter how long it takes. Pretty much don't have a choice. And yes, don't take your disk out yet. Excuse me. Login sound plays. Let it set up personalized things. A lot of personalized settings here it needs to adjust. Keep in mind this is Windows 98, not Windows 98 2nd edition. which I will show you how to install that as well, in case you want that. Alright. Here's the desktop of Windows 98. Yeah, whatever. I've seen this before. Just close that. And don't need that. Right. Now, at this point, you can take the disk out. Your disk no longer needs to be in. So I'm going to put that right back here in this case. And restart just to make sure it works. Of course, because I forced restart. Sure went to the start menu. Okay, I had this error before too. Just press enter. And start it up again. And that should be the last error you ever come across. Normal. Wait for it to boot up. Oh, and because we disabled that one thing in acceleration, it starts up slower. Press OK since we didn't make a password. Let it load. There it goes. And yeah, whatever. And that's how you install Windows 98. You're now free to do whatever you want on here. And as an added bonus, I'm going to show you how to install I'm going to show you how to install the second edition. Because with second edition, you can actually have that acceleration on after installation. But you need to have Windows 98 installed first. Because this is actually just updates for Windows 98, basically. So, since I still have... I still have it. I'm going to... Once again, you're going to need the disk and the product key again. Different product key. Yeah, okay. So you want to put your Windows 98 second edition disk in. Now I have installed it before, but I have not installed it on the absolute latest version of VirtualBox, but I'll just improvise. Whoa, you're not supposed to come up. Cancel. Why did you do that? Now you want to go to my computer. So I apologize for that. That was weird. Can you please stop doing that? You need to stay in. You need to stay in. Maybe if I hold shift. Okay, that worked. Hold shift if that happens to you. Yeah. Once you put the disk in, this should show up. The CD-ROM contains a newer version of Windows than the one you are presently using. Would you like to upgrade your computer? Yes. Press yes. Look at the 98 send it. This continue. Let it do this thing. That's going fast. Jeez. So I'm in 23 minutes right now. As you can see, it doesn't take that too long to set it up. Of course, I'm going to be cutting stuff out to make it look like it's going to be fast. Accept the agreement. Press next. And once again, I have to cut this out and insert your Windows 98 2nd edition product key. Not the regular Windows 98. I want the Windows 98 2nd edition product key. I'll be right back. Alright. I inserted it. And by the way, forgot to mention, you want to insert this disk into your virtual CD-ROM or ISO into the virtual CD-ROM on the virtual machine with Windows 98 on, otherwise this won't work. So let it do this thing. It's actually going by really fast. I remember installing this as in an ISO, and it took quite a while, but I actually recommend doing this because this is actually faster for some reason. I don't know why. It's good seltzer water. Okay, yeah. You want to go to yes? Yeah, okay. Just press yes. Leave it at yes and press next. I'm actually improvising for this one because I haven't installed this in a while. So let it do this, because everything here is important. I sound drunk. That's not good. I'm not drunk. I don't participate in any type of underage drinking. I am just here, drinking a seltzer water, and just acting crazy, because I normally do. I'm just, and almost a little bit tired, because it's currently 9:10:01. At night, so. Here, this is actually seltzer water, see? Okay, let it do that. Let it save the system files to your virtual hard drive and all that. And this should take some time. This might be the longest thing you have to wait for. That was a really bad itch in my ear I just had just now. I hope this is entertaining. I'm trying to keep this as entertaining as possible while making it as detailed, step-by-step process as I can. This is fun. Alright, we are at 100%. Once that's done, press next. Oh, did it stop responding? Okay, nope, we're good. Alright, select the place you're in, as always. Setup will now create a startup disk. Yeah, just press next. And let this load again. Oh. Okay, actually you want to skip this, because drive A is my floppy disk drive. The virtual floppy disk. So just press cancel. Because I don't have any blank floppy disk image. I know it says remove the disk, but it removes the disk from drive A, which is a floppy disk, so. Alright, press next. Please sit back and relax while Windows 98 installs on your computer. During this automated installation process, you'll learn about some of the enhancements to Windows 98 and a few of its exciting new features. After the Windows 98 is installed, you are invited to take the Discover of Windows 98 tours to learn more. Are you going to do anything, or expecting for me to get cut off? Okay, there it goes. Windows 98 helps you get the most out of your computer by making it easier to use, more reliable, faster, and more entertaining. That is until Windows 10 came out. That is until Windows XP came out. Also, I don't know where to get like proper reliable drivers for Windows 98 to have it displayed in 256 or 32-bit colors. So if you want to use this to like play old games that the Windows 10 compatibility mode still can't get it to work, then you can find like some other YouTubers channel on how they do this and use their drivers that they recommend, because that's what I did. And the ones I have are pretty good, but I can't remember where I got it from. And I might still have the files. If I can find them, then I'll leave a downloads link in the description for them. If not, then there won't be a link in the description. So yeah. Because right now it displays in like 16-bit color, which is very low quality as you can possibly tell. I think this is actually being displayed at 60-bit right now, but... Oh, also, I'm a little sick. Should have said at the beginning. But I'm feeling better. Connects you to the web. So does Windows 10 and any other operating system that came after Windows 98. Windows 98 stands for Windows 1998, for those of you who don't know, because some of you weren't all born at this time. You can use this. Some of you probably didn't even know that Windows 98 even exists. I apologize for talking like this, because there's people sleeping across in the other room, right behind you guys. And my throat feels a little weird. It doesn't hurt, it just feels weird, probably because of the way I'm talking. Plus, talking like this makes my voice sound extremely sexy. Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing? I'll stop. And if I ever run out of things to talk about, then I'll just cut this part out until it's done. Because right now we're at 40... It's going by pretty fast right now. 45%. Faster performance. No. No. No, just no, Windows. No. You can use VirtualBox to... You can use VirtualBox to not only install Windows operating systems, but you can also use it to install Mac, Linux, DOS, pretty much any other operating system out there. It's pretty useful if you want to learn how to use operating systems and how to install an operating system without installing the one you have. So it's good for education, it's good for memory, it's good for flashbacks, it's good for pretty much anything operating system wise. It's pretty easy to use. It comes with help. There's also forums that help you too. And all that. It's very, very, very handy thing to have. In fact, I'm not sure how many guys... Nah, never mind. Just scratch what I just said. Well, no, where I just went... In fact, I use this... Okay, this thing's going all over the place. You know what I mean. Let's pay attention. Oh gosh, that was all over the place. What I meant to say when I said scratch that is that I was going to show you something that I did install Windows 98, but I decided not to because I want to save that for something else. So it might be something. Oh yeah, DirectX. This is DirectX 3 or something. I'm not sure. Better games. Well, that actually might be true, depending on the way you look at it. Classic games that were made for Windows 98, could have been better than modern games. You never know. I mean, just look at Half-Life. Oh no. Oh, that tasted nasty. I apologize. Excuse me. I'm sorry you guys had to smell that. Support for the new Universal Serial Bus, USB. Man, USB's been around for a very long time. 1998. Maybe it's been around for even longer. Who knows? And this is actually the slowest one that's going by so far. We're at 80%. And it's only copying Windows 98 files to my computer. If you have any problems having your CD-ROM drive to be read by the virtual machine, like something outside the virtual machine and your host operating system is like interfering with it, just put the disk in and hold shift. It prevents auto run thingy. Auto run. You know, everybody knows auto run. You put a disk in and it automatically does something. If you hold shift, it prevents that. This has been 34 minutes because of the stinking thing. Please register your copy of Windows 98. I already did because I have a product key. Microsoft, if you're watching, I absolutely love old operating systems. I mean, Windows 98 is still really good. I've got to admit. Alright. Setup is now ready to restart your computer. Please remove all this from floppy disk drives. I don't have any floppy disk drives, so I'm going to press OK and restart now. It's a little slow. Keep the disk in. Get ready to run Windows for the first time. Ow. Alright, here's the blue screen. Pot of death. Because we have a cursor and there's no text. Oh no, not this again. Oh no, I'm out of seltzer water. It's about day. Oh. Not sponsored by whatever company it says. Canada Dry. I don't know what company's made by this, but not sponsored by it. I apologize if I don't even know what company you are. Windows 98 is now setting up. Windows 98 is now setting up your hardware and any plug-and-play devices you may have. Which is a lot, apparently. Also, with virtual machines, you can actually have one of your USB ports go through your host and into the virtual machine. So basically, for example, let me put that. I don't know why, but I'm going to use this cord as an example. For example, I can have this, and whatever, I can have this plugged into my host machine, and whatever this is plugged into, I can have this plugged in to that, but instead of having it go, start now, but instead of having it go to my host machine, using VirtualBox, I can have it rewire this to the virtual machine. So therefore, whatever's plugged into this is going directly to the virtual machine. I think that was the last thing we needed to do. If that makes any sense, hopefully. If not, I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have in the comments. Installing an operating system, or at least Windows 98, takes forever, apparently. Remember, I'm only improvising for the Windows 98 2nd edition because it's been a while since I installed that. I test installed the regular Windows 98 a little while ago, so I know how to install that. Oh, CD-ROM spinning. Alright, now we're back to this. Right, it's updating the shortcuts, programs on the start menu. It's going to go to Windows Help. It's probably going to skip that. Go to MS-DOS, skip that. Turning up application start. Let's go straight to the system configuration. Right back to here. Look, Racha. When I say that, I don't know. Make sure your disk is still in, though. Don't take it out unless I say. That sounds weird. Expect you in you're sitting in your room going through this step by step and it's like, don't take out the disk unless I say. Like I'm your mother or something. But seriously, don't take it out just yet. Because it's still running for me. So it's still taking data off the disk. Which is important. 39 minutes, actually. As of right now, I have reached 40 minutes. Exactly. Maybe not to you guys, because I'm going to be cutting some of this out. Estimated time remaining, 7 minutes. Yeah, about that, I don't think so. Oh, shoot. I dropped a flosser. There we go. Come on, hurry up. It's been like that for the past 5 minutes. Has it moved? Does it even do anything? Let me test the indicators here. Okay. Can't tell if it's doing anything. It moved a little bit at least. Oh, there it goes. It's done yet? Nah. Okay. This is literally the longest thing so far. It's almost done though. The estimated time remaining over there is actually truthful. It took. We have been in this one particular section for 3 whole minutes. No, not 3 whole minutes. 5 whole minutes. For goodness sake, hurry up. I don't have all night. Estimated time remaining less than a minute. Thank you. Finally, we start now. And keep the disc in. Don't forget that step. Keep the disc in. Oh yeah, it's gonna do some additional stuff once this is done starting up. No. Oh, maybe not. We don't have the passwords, so just press OK on that. Oh, no, not again. No. Here's out of my headset. But I don't have it on, but it's right here. I can still hear from it. Alright. Wait. There it is. There's my cursor. Okay, I was like, where's the cursor? Alright, you can just close that. Alright. You now have Windows 98 2nd Edition installed. So now you can take the disk out. and put it back in your case for safety. But if you have an ISO, then you don't have to worry about that. So let's restart it real quick to make sure it can restart just fine. Alright. Yes, I know it takes... Okay, once again. Just press any key to continue. Okay, now I think on this, you can go back to settings, system, acceleration, and re-enable this. Because once you install Second Edition, it supports that feature. I did this before, and it worked, so normal. Ha! You can now re-enable that feature. I recommend it because it actually makes this run faster. We have no password, press OK. See, look how fast that started up now. And here's Windows 98 Second Edition. Alright, hope you found this video very helpful, and if I went too fast, I'll be happy to answer any questions in the comments, if you have any. So, to put stuff on here, basically, it's pretty straightforward. Oh, hello. I can actually shut you down now. I'm gonna shut you down now real quick. Not restart. Shut down. So basically, if you have the disk, you go to settings, storage, have it as host drive E, and just put it in. That's how I've been putting the disks in like that, because basically it rewires your CD-ROM into the virtual machine. Same thing with the floppy, but I don't think you can get an actual physical floppy drive nowadays. Maybe on eBay, but I don't know. I wouldn't know. So you just do the same thing. If you have an ISO, you wouldn't press host drive E. You actually go to virtual disk file and find your ISO in here. Your ISO, you can move please so I can see what file types there are. Yeah, these are the DMG ISO, CDR, yeah, or RAW. So you just find the ISO, double click it, and it puts it in there. And then after you put it in there, you can either put it in there with it off, in there with it on, and you just go up here, wait for this to start up, and then once you are at the desktop, again, mind, if it's an ISO, it still treats it like what you and keep this in mind, it's an ISO, but it still treats your ISO as being put inside of CD-ROM according to the virtual machine. So you want to go to My Computer and search for your drive. The main hard drive is drive C usually. Drive A is floppy. Drive D is the ROM. Is a CD-ROM, the hard disks. These disks. So yeah, that's how you do it. So once again, I hope you all found this helpful. And again, if you have any questions, please leave it down in the comments and I'll answer as much as I can. So, yeah. That's how you install Windows 98 on the latest version of VirtualBox. Because all the videos I've seen, either there's like a year ago, or they just go back and download an older version of it. But this is how you install it in the absolute latest version. Because I have the absolute latest version of VirtualBox right now, as well as the add-on pack for it. So, hope you all enjoyed this video, and hope to see you in the next how-to video or game video. See you out there somewhere. See you out there somewhere. Well, that makes no sense. See you in the next video, or whatever. I should have just said that. Bye.